Here's what I think. I think that you mentioned yourself that it's Tarantino esque or ish, and I mean it does kind of wear its influences on its sleeve. I thought there's a bit of Tarantino here, there's a bit of Martin McDonough there. You've got this soundtrack which kind of goes from West Country Western, Irish Western inflections to something which is almost like a kind of like Ocean's 11 heist beat thing, and that's why you have Jerry Diver and David Holmes, and it's very stylishly done. And I think Olivia Cook is very good in the central role. And I think she puts a heart and soul into it that I have to say I didn't feel was there. It felt to me like beneath the surface there wasn't a whole lot going on. That what the film was a caper. I mean, actually, I think that Colin Meaney would agree with this, that it has a kind of caper atmosphere to it. But I think the thing is that in order to get that kind of caper in which there is, guns and drugs and priests and dead bodies and graves and all that stuff, it's quite hard to get that stuff right. Now, personally, what I like is something which has a kind of jet black sense of humor, hence the Martin McDonough stuff. I thought this felt much more flippant. And I don't have a problem with it being flippant because it's, what he was saying in the interview was good natured. But for me, it didn't have enough heft to carry that off. I thought that Olivia Cook did a very good job of holding it all together and getting us on side to root for her character. The rest of it felt to me like it was trying too hard to be, kind of crazy and zany and all the different kind of complications of the plot. So I didn't buy into it emotionally at all. But I thought it was kind of fun and, but it did definitely feel like it was wearing its influences on its sleeve. And it reminded me of a whole bunch of other movies, which I have to say I think are better. But you clearly enjoyed it very much. I mean, you were clearly really, really,
I
getting an emotional engagement with it.
Well, I'm not sure. I don't sure it's an emotional engagement. I just thought it was funny, and I
Yeah,
laughed out
well,
loud, and it's quite shocking in a couple of moments, and I thought Alec Baldwin was having a good time. I thought Olivia Cook was having a grand time, and Colm Meaney was
yeah,
enjoying himself, so I was enjoying myself too.
yeah. But
So,
then again,
I
that
mean,
goes.
I don't think it counts for anything, it's not gonna win any awards, but it's exactly the kind of light-hearted, piece that I think a lot of people might be in the mood for.
Yes, but also it's worth saying that because I know your sensibility, it's getting something right if you can say that about a film which
Right.
has got that level of gunplay, death, drugs, all the rest of it going on. The fact that you can talk about it as if it is basically good-hearted tells you something about it. For me, and this will be me, I think, it's not dark-hearted enough. It's dealing with those things, but there's not enough of that, fingers in the soil when you dig in the graves, which
There
is
are
what
enough
I want more
dark-hearted
of.
stuff out there for you to think, "I just want a light-hearted piece that will make me skip and wear my hat at a jaunty angle." Enough of your dark heart, Kermode.
I just want them to put that on the poster. I want them to put "It will make you skip and wear your hat at a jaunty angle." Simon Mayo, Radio 5, live.